Hi guys, welcome to your March readings. I have a really special workshop this month that I would love to see you all at. We're going to be diving super deep into our own love souls and healing all of that generational trauma, healing the inner child wound, really learning our own unique energy signature so that we can love ourselves fully and step into our power. Come join me on March 21st at 3 p.m. Eastern. We also have an amazing t-shirt that you can remind yourself all the time how beautiful, fantastic you are. The Love Soul t-shirt. This is all available. You can register on my website, fearlessintuition.net. Click book a session and you can get the t-shirt. Also on the same website, fearlessintuition.net, in the merchandise section. I love you guys. Enjoy your reading. Bye. Hi Cancer. Welcome to your March readings. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting on the video. That puts me back into the algorithm that I've been out of for like a year. So anything that you can do to share, like, subscribe, comment on the video, that would be greatly appreciated. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a really interesting journey so far this year, and things are starting to sweeten up a little bit, especially for you guys. This is going to be a really big month of expansion with all of this Pisces energy, and moving into Aries season is going to give you guys a boost with career and the way that people are seeing you. So the sun is going to move into Aries on March 20th. Before then, we have Mercury moving into Pisces on the 15th, and Venus is going to be conjuncting Neptune and making things pretty sweet in your 9th house. So a lot of love, a lot of expansive energy. You could even be dreaming so much right now. Like your dreams could be super wild right now. And there might be some messages in your dreams if you aren't paying attention to them. You might want to wake up and like keep a journal or something like that, because your mind is creating a lot of stuff in the subconscious and dream world this month. So taking care of that is going to be really good for you. You know, a lot of people are feeling some kind of stagnancy within purpose. A lot of people are feeling kind of this stagnancy on like, which direction am I supposed to go from here? And I think that so much of that had to do with Mars in Taurus. Mars actually moves into Gemini tomorrow. I'm doing this on the 2nd of March. We're getting a little bit of a late start because I've had some family emergency business to take care of, and I was gone for a little while. So, but yeah, so there's this energy of expansion kind of like underneath the surface. Like you can feel it starting to rise up, but if you're in that time frame where you're still feeling a little bit stuck, you're still feeling a little bit stagnant, remind yourself that it's okay to relax. Like, I know you guys work really hard. I know that you want to create as much as you possibly can in a small amount of time, but you must also allow yourself to rest, because we can't constantly be like, go, for sure. There's something that's changing within relationships for you, and you're going to have to allow yourself to let some things go in order for you to expand and to open up to the energy. Whatever that means for you, I think a lot of it is just focusing on your own energy so it doesn't become chaotic, focusing on your own goals. And not necessarily like whether you're partnered or you are, whether you're partnered or not, whether you are wanting to be in a relationship with somebody or you are just sort of taking it easy and going it solo, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with. I did that for a very long time. There's definitely something when it comes to the values of relationships, the way that you're seeing relationships, and you're really expanding your mind and you're allowing yourself to say, this transformation is necessary in order for me to continue to move forward and to gain momentum in my life, right? But it's very important for you to focus your energy on the things that matter. Not the things that you think matter to the world, but the things that actually matter to you. Not the things that you think that matter to the relationship. It doesn't matter what other people's perceptions are of you, okay? So don't hold on to that kind of thought process or that kind of idea that people are going to be looking at you sideways because you made a decision, you made a choice. Like, who gives a shit what kind of choice that you're actually making, right? Or who gives a shit what those people think of you? And if they're looking at you sideways for you making choices for your life, that says more about them than it does about you. You see? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Death card. So there might be an ending of a relationship with an earth sign. There might just be a transformation that's happening with this earth sign as well. The Death card does not actually have to mean an ending. This could also be Scorpio energy that I'm picking up on. Holding on to it will prove futile to you. Like, it'll be, holding on to it is only going to make things harder for you. Holding on to it is only going to make things harder for the other person. If you're looking to change things in your relationship, and a lot of this has to do with monetary stuff or monetary gains, I want you to choose for yourself what that looks like. We really, you know, most of us really would like to have a partner in our life that reciprocates and really balances out our energy. And that is actually, like, even with finances, anything, right? Anything where we're balancing our energies with our partner, most of us would really, really like that in our lives. But we also have to remember sometimes that not everybody has that same perspective of us. So always focusing your goals on what it is that you need to do and what you need to accomplish, right? The Six of Pentacles is always asking you, where are you placing your energy? And energy is money, monetary stuff, environmental, life hacks, all of that stuff. That's all included in energy. Energy is in everything. So where are you placing your energies? Where are you placing your money? Where are you placing your focus? Where are you placing your love? Where are you placing your affections? If you are not focusing on what you need to do, then you're going to be doing this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth energy. Doesn't matter if somebody else is doing that energy. Even if you're in a relationship with somebody, it doesn't matter that they're in that energy. You don't have to be. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's something about relationships, and the Two of Cups, remember, you guys, you know, the Two of Cups is two individuals coming together with their cups already full, and they're creating that third energy, right? They're creating that DNA strand here, creating a third energy above them, but they're not coming with like half empty cups and then pouring into each other, or one person is pouring all of their cup into the person who's empty. Like, that's not happening. This is two whole individuals coming together. So if that earth sign doesn't understand that they need to have a full cup with you having a full cup, you don't need to give more to them. Relationships are about holding each other, holding space for yourself first, and then holding space for your partners. See, this is what I'm saying. There's that cup. See what I mean? I love it when Spirit does that. The Ace of Cups on the Queen of Pentacles. That earth sign really needs to learn how to love themselves. That earth sign really needs to pay attention to the things that they are doing in their own life. And if you take your focus off of you to pay attention to the things the earth sign is doing, you're going to end up with scattered, wishy-washy energy, and you're not going to have the focus. I know you love them. I get it. I know you love them, and love is really, really tricky, but you can love someone, desperately love them, and not have to be in their space and not have to be in their existence. I promise you, it is possible. It is absolutely 100% possible to do that. So, yeah, starting fresh, starting new, allowing yourself to expand and dream bigger and think bigger, going on new adventures, kind of having that childlike wonder, that childlike curiosity. We have the Fool on the Two of Cups. Having faith within yourself first and foremost, but also having faith in the connection is going to be really big. And the only way that you can have faith in the connection is if you have faith in yourself. Otherwise, you're constantly going to be questioning it. You're constantly going to feel insecure. You will constantly feel like things aren't aligned, right? So the Fool is telling, yes, the Fool is about taking chances, taking risks, and you might be asked to take a really big risk when it comes to this relationship and this energy in March. But it's also about having faith. Now, if you're not in a relationship and you're wanting to have a relationship, the key here is to nurture and love yourself. Do as the Queen of Pentacles would do. Get grounded. Allow yourself to fill up your own cup first. Raise your vibration, because remember, anybody that we're supposed to have relationships with in this lifetime already exist. All we have to do is raise our vibrations to get to that point and attract that energy, attract that person into our lives. Any other method of doing it is going to create disalignment, right? It's going to take you out of alignment. But also, if you need to have connections with people that are going to trigger you into healing, if the Queen of Pentacles needs to have connections with people to trigger them into healing, then that's what's going to happen. It's not necessarily about, just about how you're healing. It's also going to be about the best healing for everybody involved, right? It's the best and highest good for everybody. So then we get to the Death card, and we have the Page of Pentacles and Justice on the Death card. So, whether it's a Libra energy, whether it's a Scorpio energy, it doesn't really matter at this point. I think that it's more about allowing yourself to have that adventure. The Page of Pentacles is the student of the universe. The Page of Pentacles is the one that likes to start the adventures, to take that first step and move forward with adventures and processing all of that. So when we are presented with the Page of Pentacles and the balance of that Libra energy, and knowing that we have to transform ourselves, it becomes very, very childlike. So for some of you, the relationship with the Virgo is ending, or not the Virgo, the Earth sign. That was a Freudian slip. The relationship with this Earth sign is actually ending. The relationship with this person, for some of you, is ending. For some of you, it even has to do with legal stuff, and maybe even a child is involved, right? But there is this this need to detach, this need to step back and detach from the situation, from the emotions, and allow yourself to understand that the risk that you're taking when leaving a relationship, whether there's love there involved or not, you're choosing yourself. When you leave a relationship that wasn't necessarily good for you or was toxic for you, you're choosing yourself. And that's the beauty of free will. That is the beauty of being a sovereign being, is choosing yourself. Always comes back to self. Always comes back to self. And a very wise Cancer reminds me of that almost daily. Always comes back to self. She's actually the one that creates this beautiful jewelry that I'm wearing. Her information is in the description box, by the way, if you would like to have some. So, Four of Pentacles. What is it that we need to release? What is it that we need to invite the universe in and say, you know what? I can't control this. This is not something that I'm able to control. And so I can absolutely release, and I can open my arms up, and I can hug people again because I'm not holding on to it too tightly. The Four of Pentacles is a restriction. It's a blockage because we get all crunched up, right? Look at this guy. He's so miserly. He's holding on to those pentacles like he's never going to get another one. And that is a lack mentality. And so the universe is saying, listen, 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 right? So there might also be a fire sign. You know, if you're sitting, for some of you, you might be sitting in this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is beautiful if you are sitting within that Queen of Pentacles energy. I want you to fill up your cup as well. I'm just getting a message for some of you. If you have a lot of earth in your chart, or you're just like a nurturer by heart, you really need to allow yourself to fill up your own cup. Really focus on yourself, especially if you're going through legal battles or some kind of divorce, or the ending of a relationship, or the big transformation. For some of you, you're dealing with a fire sign or a Piscean energy or a Jupiter energy, because Pisces is also naturally ruled by Jupiter, as is Sagittarius. But it could be also Leo or Aries. You intuitively know that you need to loosen your grip on this fire sign. You intuitively know, you are getting that feel, you're recognizing, right? Like you're recognizing that you need to release the tension revolving around that fire sign. It may not be super easy for you to do that. It may not be super easy for you to let go, because it's almost as if you let go of this Sagittarius, if you let go of this fire energy, it's like, oh my gosh, but what if I lose it all if I let go of it? But I guarantee you, if you loosen your grip on anything in your life, and it falls away, or it goes away, or it falls off in some way, shape, or form, it was not meant for you. Rejection is protection. Remember that. And I know that that's silly, but rejection from the universe, or rejection from anybody, is literally protection for you. Okay, so reminding yourself of that, and listening to your intuitive nudges when it comes to this fire sign. You got to loosen your grip up a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to become very stifling, not just for them. It'll become stifling for you, because you'll feel that stagnancy. You'll feel very, very stuck. And the more you're giving back to yourself, the more universal knowledge will come to you. So the Ace of Swords is that spark, that idea, that universal knowledge that we all sort of ask for in meditation and prayer. And then when we get it, we look at it and we're like, but that's not what I was asking for. And the universe is like, that's exactly what you were asking for. You were just expecting it to show up in a different kind of way. So there's some kind of aha moment that you have when it comes to how much energy you're giving out to other people, and how much time and energy is spent when you're giving so much of yourself and you're not giving enough back to you, right? Like, you can be someone who is extremely busy and go, 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 go all day long, and at the end of the day, not feel like you got anything done, and not feel like you were productive at all. You just feel exhausted, and you feel drained, and you feel like, oh my God, I did all of that, and I feel like I didn't get anywhere today. Or you can relax. You can lay down. You can read a book. You can take a nap. You can binge watch a show. You can zone out on whatever Netflix show you want to zone out on. You can meditate. You can go for a walk. You can really pay attention to what's going on in your life around you and relax and recognize that everything fell into place, that you had more control over what was going on in your life simply by taking a step back and being like, nope, I can't do this anymore. Can't do 7 days a week. Got to go down to 5 days a week. I need the weekends off. I need to make sure that I'm taking a day off for myself. That kind of thing. There's some kind of aha moment that you're recognizing that has everything to do with where you are placing your energy. Right? And the reason why you have to have this aha moment is because you don't want... You know what I mean? Like the chaos. You want to get back into alignment. You want to get back into the flow. And the only way that you're going to do that is... Okay, y'all. Ooh, bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. I love it. So the only way that you're going to do that is by recognizing that you need to heal some things. You need to take a step back. You need to find some clarity. So when your mind is in chaos and when your energy is scattered and in chaos, remember to rest, right? Four of Swords. So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords with the Four of Swords and the Sun, right? So when your energy is scattered and you're trying to make a decision and your energy is really scattered and you can't see things clearly. Two of Swords, you can't see things clearly. Two of Pentacles, you keep vacillating on what to do, going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Here's the thing though, Cancer, your intuition already told you. Your intuition already gave you a great big gigantic signal, beaming lights, boom, boom, boom. This is what's happening. This is what you need to do. In the Two of Swords, you're literally choosing not to see it. In the Two of Pentacles, you're literally choosing not to pay attention to it. This is scattered energy. So allowing yourself to say, I don't want to be scattered. I want to find clarity. Rest. Just take a moment and rest. And when you're taking that moment to rest and find clarity, I want you to see how the universe starts to bring you all of the things that you actually want and desire. Not because you were hustling, not because you were doing the most, not because you were focusing on other people and all of the things that they were doing. It's because you turned to your inner teacher. You turned to your own inner wisdom that we all have, right? You listened to the guide within. You got quiet and you found your clarity. You see, and that's what Pisces season is asking of you. To find your clarity, to recognize how the universe works in your favor, even when you're not doing the most. All you have to do is do what you can and then surrender. The devil is not about rushing. The devil is about taking accountability. The devil is not about trying to rush to make the decisions. The devil is not about telling you how horrible of a person you are. Five of Swords, Two of Wands, telling you all of the reasons. The lesson that you're learning right now, with that Saturnian lesson that you're learning right now, it's so funny how people will go through their Saturn returns and I look and they're like, oh my God, thank God I'm out of my Saturn return. And I'm like, yeah, but if you didn't learn the lessons of that Saturn return, you're going to continue to learn them for the next 10 years. I promise you. Because that's what happened to me. I didn't listen to the lessons of I didn't even know I was going through my Saturn return, to be quite honest, when it happened 12 years ago. But I recognize now that I didn't learn my lessons during my Saturn return, so I'm going to continue going. So for those of you that went through your Saturn return and you're still feeling that pressure, you're still feeling that pain, you're still feeling that heartache, right? Rushing through it is not getting you anywhere. And that's what you're having to learn right now. Rushing through things is only going to create some kind of illusion in your mind that's going to tell you all of the reasons why you're not good enough. So listen carefully. And honestly, the more you remind yourself of how amazing you are, right? The Empress, the less you'll be in that lack mentality. But you have to remind yourself of how amazing you are every day. Yes, it's great to have a support system. Yes, it's wonderful to have those people in your life that will remind you when you have forgotten. It's wonderful to have that, but not everybody has that. And not everybody has found their soul tribe yet. So you have to be your own soul tribe. That's one of the biggest things that we have to remember is you have to be your own soul tribe. Okay? All right, you guys. I love you so much. I hope to see you for the Love Soul workshop. If you feel like you would like to learn how to fully embody self-love, it's going to be an amazing workshop. It's really going to help a lot of people step into their power. So I'm super excited about it. Hope to see you there. My books are open for March. So if you would like to have a tarot reading or an astrology reading, you can go to fearlessintuition.net and book there. Of course, I would love to do readings for you. That would be wonderful. I hope you're doing well. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.